live from the Nevada desert near the region known as Area 51 as we witness for the first time the arrival of an advanced alien race. Although the extraterrestrial vessel doesn't appear hostile, a strong military presence is present in case of...
It has been more than 3 decades since all the world leaders assembled within the hallowed halls of the United Nations. Heads of state have set aside differences, sitting side by side to hear from a representative of who we have learned to be known as the Runerians.
They arrived about 2 years before I was even born. They arrived just as we were letting our own world spiral into the toilet. Food and fuel shortages, overcrowding, economical collapse, border disputes, even the impending threat of another world war suddenly took a back seat upon their arrival. They had been observing us for quite some time, even visiting from time to time, learning our language and culture. It had been theorized that they may very well have been the ones to convince our ancestors to come down from the trees. They claimed to be a passive race. They avoided direct contact for so long due to our violent nature that they had witnessed. Now they came asking for help, to seek aid in defending themselves from whom they referred to as a barbaric race. They also served as harbingers, warning us of a threat that had already befallen our world. The Runerians, both technologically and culturally advanced, abhorred any concept of violence or war. Their lack of weapons and any sort of viable defense caused them to easily fall victim to the arriving invaders, known as the Wasters. The onslaught was quick. The Runerians' world was lost to the invaders, their resources and technology plundered. To the lucky few who were able to escape, Earth, even in its own uncivilized state, was the closest suitable world that they could reach. With their advanced technology, the Runerians managed to outrun the Waster horde and reach the Earth years ahead of their pursuers, with the hopes of enough time to prepare for the inevitable. They came bearing gifts, advanced technology, and unlimited sources of energy to share with all mankind in exchange for sanctuary. The Wasters' threat would take the unprecedented cooperation of the entire world in order to overcome. A worldwide alliance like never before in history of mankind. The Runerians cautiously allowed their technology to enhance mankind's instruments of war in preparation for the arrival of the invaders, all in hopes that one violent race could repel another. Nearly 6 years after first contact with the Runerians, the inevitable arrived. The enemy. The attackers' main shock weapons were giant mechanoid monsters armed to the teeth. Though the Wasters were highly advanced in their own right, their technology was focused on weapon development that increasingly got more destructive after each conquest. The Wasters' lack of efficient, faster-than-light propulsion gave the Earth sufficient time to prepare countermeasures for their arrival. The enemy never knew what hit them. With the aid of the Runerians, we were more than a match against the Wasters. The Waster invasion turned into their own slaughter. And just like that, it was over. Mankind had entered a new era with the realization of the benefits of cooperation as opposed to fighting one another. The decisive victory against the invaders had empowered the people of the world, perhaps to the point of overconfidence. Some were concerned that the initial attack was just the beginning, an expeditionary force to merely test our mettle. Would there be additional attacks? The decision was made. Earth was going to bring the fight to the enemy. Human arrogance? Perhaps. Utilizing the salvaged Waster mech, the United Earth Forces created their own mech units, imbued with Runerian technology. Production on a massive scale was soon underway. They were designated Bellerophons, named after the Greek hero who slew the Chimera. We began our quest to slay the monster. Millions enlisted. Who could pass up the opportunity to travel to another galaxy? To set foot on and explore an alien world? It promised to be the adventure of a lifetime. It was an opportunity to discover new energy sources, to study new life forms, to utilize new alien technology, and to liberate a benevolent race and their homeworld from captivity. We're, kind of still working on that last part. Whoa, hey there! I'm, one of the good guys, okay? Dude, I'm cool. You're cool. We're all cool. We're in this together. Yeah, ask those guys. They'll vouch for me, or they should, anyway. Hey guys, little help here? I was the big robot guy that got you out of that hole. Hey, whoa, where are you going? Don't leave me here with... Hi. The name's Cam.
Much talk, Earther.
Over here! I found him! Medic! We've got casualties!
How many?
268 out of 4,700 so far. How's he doing?
It's bad, Jenny. I'm not sure the old warhorse is gonna pull through this time. His odds would have been a lot better with the functional recovery vat.
Repairs are underway with what we were able to salvage, including the vats from the Lyra. But we're running low on cesium.
This is my fault. We shouldn't have gone through the Opalon Pass.
The general made the decision to wait because he wanted to get everybody home and not leave anyone behind. You had no idea the Wasters' tunnels reached this far. Your battalion did a kick-ass job containing them beyond the shards. Any liftoff, no matter when, was going to alert them.
I could have created a diversion, a preemptive strike, something. Anything to keep them off the bloody scent. So damn determined to get home, to get everybody home, clouded my judgment. Hit the barracks, Jenny. You've had a hell of a long day.
It's okay. Dad'll be getting any decent sleep anytime soon. Have you, any word on Cam?
No, not a word.
I'll organize the search party. We can cover more ground if—
No. We need all available manpower searching for survivors here, as well as concentrating on salvaging materials and supplies.
What about Cam? He can't survive out there alone.
My duty right now is to command the search and rescue of nearly 5,000 men and women who went down with the Herald. That is priority number one, Captain. Now go get some rest so your efficiency isn't compromised. That's in order.
Thanks.
Colonel Knox.
What is it, Lieutenant Higby?
Sir, we may have found we picked up a signal that might be PFC Knox. The signal's faint, but his mech still appears functional. We're trying to get a lock on the signal, sir, but without the orbital station, long-range communication has been absolute crap. Sir?
My squad can get him. We've got an extra functional Pegasus unit he can use to fly back.
No, I'll go. The rest of you need to continue searching for survivors.
Elliot.
What's his location?
Approximately 14 clicks southwest of the Opalon Pass.
The Pinnacles?
Affirmative, sir.
All right. Thank you, Lieutenant. I'll be back before sundown.
Jackass. Will you at least strap on a crysaur? It'll take you forever to get through that maze otherwise.
Fine. Get me an extra set of boosters as well.
You both better be back before second sundown. You don't want me to come and find you and kick your asses back here.
Huh. What do you know? Who needs GPS? I know you're here, and I know you can hear me. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm a friend.
Begone, Earther. Follow path. Join other Earthers.
Hey there. The name's Cameron. One of the good guys, remember? We're here to help. I'm sorry, I've never seen a Runerian like you before. How do you speak my language?
Not Runic. Runic's weak. I, Marunek.
Well, nice to meet. Ah, jeez. What the hell was that? Ah, that smarts. Look, take it easy.
Earther here to help. Go home. No need Earther help.
I can't go home. They left without me. I'm stuck on this planet. I'll probably die on this planet, too.
Runics have craft to take you home.
A Runerian ship? Where? One that can fly?
I know of one. It was...
Cam, are you... Hey, you read?
Dad? Dad?
Cam, that you, son? What is your position?
Are you... hello? Hello, can you...
Damn it!
Dad, can you hear me?
Roger that. Your signal is getting a lot stronger. I think I've got a beat on you now.
That was my thought. Huh? Dad, sir, what's happening?
Bring it! Get the hell off me! Bring it! Should have made that shot count, you son of a... Cam?
Dad, sir, are you all right?
Oh! What the hell were you thinking, Cam? You disobeyed a direct order to evacuate that hellhole! Your decision to babysit those aliens instead of following orders compromised our operations, the lives of thousands, and our only way back to Earth! You could have been recklessly killed down there, and for what?
I
Explain yourself, soldier, now!
I was doing my duty, sir. Isn't that why we're here? To liberate these people? I'm sorry, sir. This is all my fault. I'll take whatever punishment I've got coming. I assume a court-martial. Sir?
It's getting late, son. Let's head back.
We ever gonna get off this ass backward planet?
The way I heard it was we're stuck here because the Colonel had to rescue his little boy.
That's crap! The Wasters would have been all over us regardless!
Really? If Knox had been more concerned about the rest of his battalion over that of his kid, our asses would be hauling back home to Earth right now. What about my kid back home? I've missed her last 3 birthdays. What makes Knox's punk-ass brat more important?
Is there a problem here, Sergeant?
No, sir.
If that generator's functioning, we need it at triage now.
Yes, sir.
How do we know this is the right direction, sir?
Hard to tell with the formations interfering with the GPS. But following a river downstream is a basic survival technique. It could lead to a clearing with enough room to fly out of here.
We should keep an eye out for Maronek markings. It might lead us out of here.
Maru, what?
Maroneks, an indigenous tribe I encountered in the forest. They're the ones responsible for detailing my rig.
Which isn't regulation, by the way. These Maroneks, are they escaped Runerian slaves hiding out?
I don't think so. They're similar, but different. A little shorter, stockier, definitely meaner. But one of them did tell me about a ship.
A ship? And your forest elf told you this how? They speak our language? Son, I know when you're bullshitting me.
Ugh.
All right, heads up. I can hear rapids up ahead. Might be a waterfall. Where's that light coming from? Oh, shit.
This is not good. Nope, not good at all.